Today, we are looking at the linear unit, lesson 7, algebraic manipulation. The homework that goes with this is page 13. We have a test on this unit on Friday. You can open up your notes to page 12. Now, at this point, where we are in our linear unit, we know how to graph lines that are in the form y equals mx plus b. That's slope-intercept form. We know how to graph that form. If I gave you a line that looked like this, 4x plus y equals 0. Right now, I'm just going to mention that that is in what we call standard form, and we're going to deal with that later on in this unit. But in order to graph this right now today, you need to be able to transform from this form, which is standard form, into slope-intercept form, which basically means I need to get y alone. Well, this is just like solving equations. We're going to get y alone. Well, here's why. How do I get this 4x over the other side? I'm going to subtract 4x. So I'm going to have on this left side y, and I'm going to get rid of this y. Equals negative 4x, and if I want to, I can write plus 0. But I don't need to. I can just write y equals negative 4x. Now, let's go back to graphing in slope-intercept form. My slope is negative 4 or negative 4 over 1. And my y-intercept, which is b, is 0, because there's nothing here, 0. So, let's graph it. Y-intercept is 0, right there. Slope is negative 4 over 1. So I'm going to rise negative 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going down 4 over 1. There's my line. I've transformed into slope-intercept and then graph. Okay, this one is a little more tricky. Let's transform this into slope-intercept. I'm actually going to move it. So, I got to get y alone. The first thing I need to do is move this 10x over to the other side. I'm going to subtract 10x from both sides. Now, I'm going to be left with negative 3y equals. On this side, remember, we want mx plus b. So I'm going to write the negative 10x first minus 15. I cannot add those two together because they're not like terms. It's just negative 10x minus 15. Now, this is not quite in slope-intercept form because I need this to be just y. So I'm going to divide every single thing by negative 3. Make sure you divide everything by negative 3. On this side, I'm going to have y equals. My slope is going to be positive 10 thirds. I'm going to leave it that way. X. Negative 15 divided by negative 3 is positive 5. There's slope-intercept form. My slope is 10 thirds. My y-intercept is 5. Now, we have a grid here. This grid is not an awesome grid for this particular problem, but I'm still going to graph it. My y-intercept is 5. My slope is 10 thirds. So I'm going to go up 10 and over 3. Now, again, I'm going to erase that. If I counted up 10, I'm going to be way up here somewhere, over 3. There's going to be my line. Whoops, why is that not writing? I'm going to find the coordinates to this point, though. If I go up 10, I'm at 5. Up 10 will give me 15 in the y-coordinate. And right 3 will make my x3. So that would be the point 3, 15. All right, let's look at the next one. Let's transform this into slope-intercept form. This one's easy. Subtract x from both sides. So I have y equals negative x minus 3, and I'm already in slope-intercept form. My slope is negative 1 over 1, and my y y-intercept is -3. Let's graph it. My y-intercept is